Hello everyone. So actually this whole Prometheus is now almost useful, let's say. We can start showing people what it does, so that let's say I just start the application, so that we can show that cryptography is not that easy. So you are responsible for saving stuff, and if people don't trust other people with their identity, then they need to start learning that they need to maintain their secrets. And of course, later we can introduce third parties for people who don't really want to keep these secrets on their own, and they want to ask someone if they lost the password or something like that. So that can be done later, but first we want to build it for fully responsible people. So, and those people need really strong secret, so not just something the password 123 they come up with, but a cryptographically secure random number, and that's what you get when you just press create vault. So this is a regular BIP39 wallet mnemonic, for those who know what that is. Basically, no one else in the whole universe will get the same set of words. You need to write them down in the correct order, store it somewhere safe, or even remember it and then burn the paper. But first of all, you need to back it up, because that's the only way you can get back to the same profiles you have. So, but because we are lazy as developers, we don't write these down, and we added the demo button, which gets us back into the same wallet always. Because if you lose your devices and you fill in that backed up set of words, then you get back the same profiles as you had before, and that's what we use now for making our testing and demoing easier. So that I just press this button and everything is filled in. I will now create a vault, and there is some text that you can read. Basically, we are creating a wallet of your identities. You can separate different roles in your life, and therefore you can you can share different things about you with different set of people. So, if you are a developer and you are teaching at a university, and sometimes you have a social life too, you can separate these three things, and then later they won't be mixed. So by accident, they won't find out that you are also teaching. So if I go here, I can create my first identity, and let's say a second one, and it gives me a reminder, a small little image that has nothing to do with anything, which is easier to remember than an ID, which is generated. Basically, this is similar to a Bitcoin address, right? So that your ID is nothing. It's not related to you in any way. It's just that it's only you who know that this is yours. So you can label it with an alias for yourself, that this is my developer account. You can even set a logo that you want to see on this persona you have, and you can create a claim for it. Like as a developer, maybe it's interesting that you have an email address, which is, I don't know, joe@corporate.com, and you can specify whom you would like to claim or witness that this is really your email address. Probably it is your boss, probably it is some friend of yours, I don't know. At the moment, I don't want to do it. So this is my first claim that this ID is associated with this email address. No one really knows at the moment that this is happening. I will never share this claim with anyone else but the witnesses. But later I can present this to someone that, hey, the guy you were talking to has this email address, and this and that guy proves it to you. And then that's how we imagine a digitalized identity of yours, where you could separate different roles in your life. You can of course create another claim, like if you want to prove on the internet that you are over 13, so you can register to some services, then you can send it to someone who will certify you this. Some sites will only accept verified claims verified by some authorities. Some others will just define if you have enough witnesses on these. That's how we imagine this. So, come again. Your avatar will never be shared with anyone. This is just a reminder of yours. The LIS is not shared. The ID you might choose to share with someone, because that's how the internet works. That you somehow need to have a telephone number or something like that. So that's what you will share with some people. And if you choose, so you could share presentations of your claims to different people who need it. And then you will basically give them a license so that what can they use this data for. It's not like they can just sell it to third parties without your consent, or I don't know. You will, in that presentation, you will strictly tell them what they can do with this information that they gain from this ID. But getting back to your other profile, maybe you also have some social life. I don't, but never mind. So I created a social account. I changed this avatar to something that reminds me of Facebook and LinkedIn and all these things. And then I create a claim, because some of these social sites only work if you give them your full name. So I don't use a title, but I use, I don't know, John as a given name and Doe as a family name. And probably I can get some people to sign it for me. And of course, you will be able to have a different email address for that purpose. So like, this is John at home dot I don't know com. There are some rough edges here and there, but we wanted to just show the main idea behind our version of decentralized identities. So if I go back now, I have a developer and a social account, and I can check all my claims on this page. So I see I have an email address as a developer, I have an email address as a social, I have a full name and an age, proof about my age for the developer account. Of course, I can create another claim, but before I do that, I will copy over a new schema file, because we haven't finished yet, but we are prepared for that. So I will make a new schema file which is for a nickname, because maybe as a developer you would like to also have a nickname. Personally, I do. So I choose the developer profile. I choose this nickname that I just copied into the proper folder. I set my nick, and I will ask some people to witness. So that's what we have at the moment. If you would like to contribute to the project, then you can just visit our GitHub.com Internet of People website. Or if you would like to join us on Telegram or Discord, you can visit those sites in the application. See you later.